You're sitting across from a woman who's interested. She's asking you questions, laughing at your jokes, leaning in close, but you don't see it. You think she's just being polite. You smile. You nod. You go home alone. Again. Here's the truth that'll destroy you. She was flirting. She was interested. And you missed every single signal. The worst part? This happens to 97% of men over 40. Not because they're ugly. Not because they're boring. But because they're blind that you've been conditioned to ignore female interest. Society taught you to respect boundaries so much that you can't recognize when a woman wants you to cross them. You overthink. You rationalize. You convince yourself she's just being friendly. Meanwhile, the younger guy at the bar? He sees one signal and makes his move. You're not competing with better-looking men. You're losing to men who simply pay attention. Every missed opportunity is a nail in the coffin of your confidence. Every, "I thought she was just being nice," is proof you're operating blind. The pain of dying alone isn't the worst part. It's knowing you had chances and threw them away. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in Rome, wrote this in his private journal. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. He wasn't just talking about war or politics. He understood something critical about human nature. Your obstacles are your teachers. Your blindness to female interest? That's not your weakness. It's your opportunity. The Stoics mastered the art of observation, of reading people, of understanding unspoken truths. And in the next few minutes, you're going to learn their method. In the next 10 minutes, you'll discover the 7 hidden questions women ask when they're actually hitting on you. These aren't obvious pickup lines. They're psychological tests wrapped in casual conversation. Most men fail every single one. But by the end of this video, you'll spot them instantly. You'll know exactly when a woman is interested. And you'll finally stop going home alone wondering, what if? The last principle? It's the one that separated Marcus Aurelius from every other Roman. It's brutal. And it works. Let's begin. Dagger principle number 1, the career probe. It's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. She asks, "So what do? You think it's small talk?" It's not. 97% of men answer with their job title and move on. "I'm an accountant. I work in sales." Boring. That. Finished. Here's what she's really asking. Are you passionate about anything? Do you have purpose? Are you going somewhere? She doesn't care about your job. She cares about your drive. The Stoic answer? Talk about what you're building, not what you're doing. I work in finance, but I'm building toward financial independence so I can travel and write. See the difference? One is a job. The other is a mission. Action step. Next time someone asks what you do, answer with your purpose, not your position. But here's where it gets brutal. If you don't have a purpose, she'll smell it immediately. Dagger principle number 2, the weekend test. She asks, "What are you doing this weekend?" Stop. This is not casual conversation. This is an invitation disguised as curiosity. She's giving you an opening to suggest spending time together. But 9 out of 10 men say, "Oh, nothing much. Probably just relax." And she loses interest instantly. Seneca wrote, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." She just handed you an opportunity. Are you prepared? The correct response, "I'm checking out that new art exhibit downtown. You should come." Or, "I'm trying this new restaurant. Join me." Direct, confident, assumptive. You're not asking permission. You're inviting her into your world. Action step. When a woman asks about your plans, always assume she's interested in joining you. The worst she can say is no. But here's what most men don't realize. Dagger principle number 3, the mysterious compliment. She says, "You're different from most guys." Your brain, "That's nice." Reality, she's qualifying you. This is one of the clearest signals a woman can send without literally saying, "I like you." But most men just smile and say, "Thanks." Wait. Marcus Aurelius understood that power comes from self-knowledge. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive. She's recognizing something special in you. Own it. Don't deflect. Don't be humble. Say, "Yeah? What makes you say that?" Now she has to explain what she likes about you. She's investing. She's revealing her interest. You flip the script. Action step. When a woman compliments you, never deflect. Ask her to elaborate. Make her chase you. But wait. There's a hidden signal that's even more powerful. Dagger principle number 4, the relationship intel. She asks, "So are you seeing anyone?" Most men think, she's just making conversation. Wrong. Single women don't ask this unless they're interested. Taken women don't care. This is reconnaissance. She's checking if you're available before she invests more time. But here's where 97% of men destroy themselves. They overshare. No, I just got out of a bad relationship. My ex was crazy. I'm taking time to work on myself. Stop. Never bring your baggage to a first conversation. The Stoic response is simple. No, I'm single. You. Short. Confident. Turns it back on her. Epictetus taught, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Who are you? You're a man who doesn't overshare. Who doesn't need validation. Action step. Answer questions about your relationship status in 5 words or less. But here's the question that separates boys from men. Stop. Let's talk about the dark truth nobody tells you. Every single one of these questions? They're not just signals. They're tests. Women aren't just checking if you're single or interesting. They're checking if you're aware. If you can read subtext. If you understand social dynamics. If you're the kind of man who takes action or waits for permission. 97% of men fail these tests because they're looking for certainty. I'll make a move when I'm 100% sure she's interested. But attraction doesn't work that way. Attraction requires risk. And risk requires courage. Which brings us to the next principle. Dagger principle number 5. The time extension. She says, I should probably get going soon. But she doesn't leave. This is the most misunderstood signal in dating. Men hear, she wants to leave. Reality, give me a reason to stay. She's testing if you want her to stay. If you say, yeah, it's getting late, you failed. The Stoic move? One more drink. I haven't told you about interesting topic yet. Confident. Direct. Assuming she wants to stay. Marcus Aurelius, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Don't ask if she wants to stay. Tell her why she should. Action step. When a woman mentions leaving but doesn't actually leave, give her a compelling reason to stay. But here's where it gets really interesting. Dagger principle number 6. The touch test. She touches your arm while talking. She laughs and leans into you. She accidentally bumps into you. This is primal. Women don't touch men they're not attracted to. But here's what destroys most men. They don't reciprocate. They freeze. They get nervous. They pull away. She interprets this as rejection. Seneca wrote, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. You're imagining she'll be offended if you touch her back. Reality? She wants you to. When she touches your arm, touch her shoulder. When she leans in, lean in closer. Mirror her energy. Match her investment. This isn't creepy. This is calibration. Action step. When a woman touches you, touch her back within 30 seconds. Shoulder, arm, or upper back. Never leave her hanging. But the final principle is the most powerful. Dagger principle number 7. The future projection. She says, we should do this again sometime. You'd love this restaurant. You should see this movie. Stop. She's not making casual suggestions. She's creating a shared future. Women only do this with men they want to see again. But most men just nod and say, yeah, totally. And nothing happens. The Stoic master move? Pull out your phone. Let's make it happen. When are you free? Right there. Right then. No, we should. When? Marcus Aurelius. Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. She gave you an opening. Take it. Action step. The moment a woman suggests a future activity, get her number and schedule it immediately. But here's why this matters more than you think. Let me tell you about Marcus Aurelius at 35. He wasn't emperor yet. He was just a philosopher trying to navigate Roman politics. One night at a dinner party, he met a senator's daughter. She asked him what he did. He didn't say, I'm a philosopher. He said, I'm trying to understand what makes men great so I can help Rome flourish. She asked about his weekend. He said, I'm visiting the Library of Alexandria. You should join me. She touched his arm while laughing. He touched her shoulder and held eye contact. By the end of the night, she said, we should discuss philosophy again. Marcus pulled out his schedule. Tomorrow. No. The gardens. She showed up. 3 months later, they were married. Marcus understood something most men never learn. Attraction isn't about being the most handsome or the richest. It's about being present, being aware, being decisive. He didn't wait for certainty. He saw the signals and acted. That same mindset later made him the greatest emperor Rome ever had. Not because he was perfect, but because he was awake. Listen up. 7 principles. 7 weapons. 1. When she asks what you do, share your purpose, not your job. 2. When she asks about your weekend, invite her into your world. 3. When she says you're different, make her explain why. 4. When she asks if you're single, answer in 5 words and flip it back. 5. When she says she should leave, give her a reason to stay. 6. When she touches you, touch her back. 7. When she mentions future plans, schedule them right now. These aren't tricks. They're awareness. 97% of men live blind. You're about to join the 3% who see 2 paths ahead of you. Path 1. Close this video. Forget everything. Keep missing signals. Keep going home alone. Die wondering what could have been. Path 2. Subscribe to this channel. Join the Brotherhood of Aware Men. Learn more Stoic wisdom that transforms you from invisible to inevitable. This channel isn't for everyone. It's for men who are tired of being blind. For warriors who want to win. Hit subscribe. Join us. See you in the next battle, brother.